that stinger. Oh my gosh. I begin, as always, in the matchless name of Jesus. This video is going to be doing my review of The Flash, Season 1, Episode 14, The Fallout. So we open up with The Flash speeding along with Caitlin between his arms as the explosion starts, and then before you know it, they have seen Ronnie Raymond and Martin Stein separated. So they get both of them to Star Labs. And before that, Caitlin and Ronnie kiss, and then before that, they go to Star Labs, and then they go back to their separate homes. Well, Martin Stein goes back to his home with his wife, and then Ronnie Raymond goes with Caitlin, Cisco, and Caitlin, Cisco, and Barry and Joe. And they're like, and then before you know it, Iris shows up at their inside, and she's just wondering who the guy is, and they just blatantly lie to her and say it's Sam, somebody named Sam. So Iris is gonna find out about this soon. So anyways, before you know it, we also have General Eiling. He's just getting a tracker about an explosion, and then he returns back to Central City. This is after the title comes up on the screen, and then they go back there. They track him down, and while Caitlin and Ronnie are talking and chatting about leaving. Well, Ronnie talking about leaving, Caitlin's thinking about staying. Both of them have red lights pointed on them, and before you know it, they fire at the place. And then Barry, I need to just rewind back. Barry Allen is informed by Joe West and Cisco Ramon that he as an adult was back there in the past. In the past as an adult when his mom was murdered. So, and then he goes over to Martin Stein, and Martin Stein says that he ran so fast that he broke into traveled through the space-time continuum to the past. So this is just fueling my theory that the season well, I'll save that for the end. Anyways, they're both lights pointed at Caitlin Snow, Ronnie Raymond, and probably the waiter back there. And before you know it, Eiling's men, shoot at them. And then Martin Stein senses something's wrong with Ronnie, and then Barry runs back to save them. And before you know it, Eiling has set up spikes to cover the Flash and hold him down but not before Caitlin runs to go get them. So it seems like Ronnie and Martin still have each other, haven't completely separated, and that they feel knowing what each other is thinking, things like that. So, and meanwhile, and then it's like they're attacking. It's like, I just feel like this. I'm just trying to think about it. I just feel like Iris is just being chit-chatted with, talking with her boss, and she gives him a little paper of stuff of Caitlin and somebody else and Ronnie, and it's like she's trying to snoop out what's going on at Star Labs. So I'm thinking she's gonna find out that Barry Allen's the Flash eventually. So okay, so I'm trying to remember what else happens in the episode. Try to remember. It's like they are again. I'll just fast forward to the end. It's like, so Martin Stein is eventually once again captured by General Eiling. He uses some sort of torture out of him to get info, and then Eiling makes this comment that last time he did this, he did it on a gorilla. Nice tease of Grodd there, by the way. So, meanwhile, Ronnie, while he was unconscious or something, he cuts himself, sending a message to Stein, and then he just gives him a Morse code saying that he was in one of in General Eiling's lab. So Barry and Ronnie go over to the lab, and then they run it, and they meet, and they use some of the device so that they could have fires, so they could have Ronnie Raymond and Martin Stein reunite again. So, and then they do, and then they take out all of Eiling's men. And then Barry as the Flash takes out Eiling, knocks him out. So that's all good. And so that ends, and the episode ends with Caitlin, and ends with Ronnie and Martin Stein just reuniting again and flying off to Philadelphia to learn more about themselves. So, and then and then I was like, as I was watching the episode, I was like, is Caitlin going to go back to being with Ronnie, or is she going to continue to pursue Barry? So at the end, I realized it's pursue Barry. So again, we have Iris just starting to snoop around Star Labs and guaranteeing that she will eventually find out about Barry's secret identity. And speaking of Barry and about the time traveling thing, I'm sure he is going to try. He says he's going to try and travel back in time to stop his mother from dying. So we know that's all not going to work well, and we also know that this is again as I said, that this is going to culminate with the season finale with Barry, Alan, and the Flash fighting against each other, just like we had Arrow and Dark Archer fighting against each other in the season 1 finale known as Sacrifice. So, anyways, now on for the stinger. And the stinger, through Harrison Wells as the Reverse Flash, takes General Eiling to the sewer where Grodd is, and it has Grodd kill him. Wow. I'm pretty sure Grodd still remembers what happened to him, and he did not like it. So, and also it's like, and then Wade Eiling says upon seeing the gorilla, he's like, "Oh my, OMG," and then he's like, and then Grodd's like, "Not God, Grodd," and then he is dead. Wow. It's nice to see Grodd speak for once. So I'm just trying to see what happened in the middle. So anyways, this was a good episode. I felt a little bit iffy in between in the middle, but the ending made up for it, made it a little bit better. Not much. The stinger made it even much better. So I think we'll end with the 8.7 out of 10. I think that's what the rating I'm gonna give it. So yes, this is a good episode. It's a shame I have to wait till the 17th of that I have to wait till the 17th of March for the next episode. That's it. I don't know if I can wait that long. Anyways, that's all for this video.